read and written by Aram Nazarites strength. If you look at chapters 13 to 16 of the book of Judges in the Old Testament, you will encounter the story of Samson and Delilah. This story starts with a miracle. Samson is the son of a childless couple. An angel has said Samson will be a Nazarite his whole life. These people must vow not to drink wine and grapes, not to interact with dead bodies, and they shall not cut their hair or beard. As Samson grew up, his desires started to overwhelm him. One of those was falling in love with a girl named Delilah. Not long afterward, some wealthy and prominent rulers of Palestine noticed their affair. While Samson was taking great revenge on the Palestinians, those rulers visited Delilah. The cunning rulers asked for her help to reveal the secret of Samson's great strength and offered her money in return. It was easy for Delilah to seduce Samson into doing what she wanted, since he was already deeply in love with her. The sly plan worked, and Samson told Delilah about the cause of his strength. His strength came from his Nazarite vow. If he were to shave his head, he would lose his powers. Delilah carefully let the Palestine rulers know, so they plotted his doom. One day, as Samson was sleeping on Delilah's lap, a co-conspirator shaved off 7 braids of his hair, and he immediately became weak. Unlike what everyone expected, the Palestinians did not kill Samson, but rather blinded and tortured him. As he spent his days slaving in prison, his hair started to grow back. High with the ecstasy of capturing Samson, Palestine rulers gave it no heed. Samson spent his days praying to God, and his prayers were answered soon. The Palestinians carried out a sacrificial ritual, and Samson was the primary entertainment. The prized enemy prisoner in chains, many were eager to see that. He saw this opportunity. Samson stood between the 2 central columns of the temple and pushed with all his might. The incident resulted in so many deaths, including himself. By sacrificing his life, Samson killed more foes than he ever had. However, Samson is not just presented in the Bible. He has been influential enough to be recounted in paintings, literature, and cinematic adaptations. The Earl of Gloucester in Shakespeare's King Lear is a mighty lord like Samson. Just like him, the Earl of Gloucester places his trust in the wrong person, which costs him his eyes. Several artists, such as Peter Paul Rubens, Pompeo Girolamo Battini, and Lucas Crank, have created several paintings regarding the story of Samson and Delilah. Before the Israelites published a kingship, Samson was one of the final judges in the biblical accounts of the Old Testament. Yet he is famous for his superhuman strength. Although having the long hair for men brought them shame, Samson decided to be a loyal man of God. It makes me wonder what he would be like in our times.